Well, greetings and welcome in to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 93 today. Really glad that you are with us. Well, I don't know about you, but yes, I think I do hear music. Can it be? Yes, it is. The terrific, the fully clothes-free, fully smiling, our naturism correspondent, Lisa Monroe.
And there's some really, countries here that are, small countries that, are not particularly wealthy countries. And it's just really kind of heartening to see, that there are people who are listening to us from these areas. And it's amazing. There is this, you mentioned Saint Pierre in Miquelon. It's a French protectorate off the coast of north of Newfoundland in Canada. And I'm like, I've never heard of that before. And there are a lot of countries that in Africa that have changed their name. We have I don't remember the name of it, but Swaziland used to be, called that. Now it's called something else. So there's a lot of things like that. This, you have to go stop and go, where is this place? It's different now. It's very different now.
And with that, Lisa Monroe, normally I would say go out there and have a great clothes-free week, but you're going to stay. So have a great clothes-free half hour or so, and I'll see you in a little bit.
This certainly will. And I just might get more of Jennifer's coffee.
Okay. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Well, you are listening to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 93 today. And now let's get to part one of a returning couple, Justin and NIKKI from Nude Lease On Life. Justin and NIKKI. Good morning, Justin. How are you today, sir?
Hey, Frank. Good morning. So happy to be back. I'm good,
yeah, great to have you. I like your hat. I think I pointed that out before. It says, I'd rather be naked. Well, first of all, you are, but that's probably a hat you wear to the grocery store or post office, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's absolutely. It's become synonymous with me in many ways, I think. So yeah, it's a great conversation piece for all of those things. And I happen to wear it in some nude occasions, and I get the similar comment as well. So
yeah, sometimes I had to advise him maybe when he shouldn't wear it.
Right. Maybe sitting in the front row of the church, probably not the best time.
Yeah, I have the wristbands that can be more subtle, so those don't stay on my wrist.
Or at a wedding, maybe not. But let's also welcome NIKKI. Good morning, NIKKI. How are you?
Good morning. I'm well. How are you?
Doing well. Good to have both of you back here. Here is the way we were intended to be, and we love it, and you would too if you tried it. Has that happened yet? Have you had those conversations?
Yeah, definitely. And it's funny you mentioned the bagger at the grocery store, because when we were in Florida recently for the big nude boat, I had this very conversation at a Publix, if I can say that, with I guess you would have guessed from one of the with the cashier and the bagger, and they kind of had this banter back and forth, because I think the great thing about it is the I'd rather be naked is lighthearted enough that someone could think it's a joke. They're not going to generally get offended by it, even if they, don't want to participate.
Any thoughts on that? Maybe just turn that to NIKKI. How would you feel you're wearing I'd rather be naked clothing and some guy comes up to you, hey, a nice hat? Any reaction?
You're instantly going to assume it's no good.
even though you had the hat on, right?
Yeah. Just though. I don't know. I feel like it's more difficult for women to wear something like that and go out, just because you will get approached. You get approached whenever you're just dressed normally. So if you had something like that, that's kind of almost suggesting you're definitely going to be, and it's going to be weird.
Yeah. That's kind of what I thought. So I avoided it. I didn't say a word. The very terrific Justin and NIKKI from Nude Lease On Life. They are out there proclaiming the joys of naturism, nudism, clothes-free living for all. And you can find them at nudeleaseonlife.com. And on next week's show, which will be episode 94, part 2 of my interview with Justin and NIKKI from Nude Lease On Life. Well, you've been listening to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 93 today. We give you a brand new show every Saturday morning at 6 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. Continue to join us. Check us out on our website, nakednudistandnaturist.com, Spotify, Google, Amazon/Audible, Apple Podcasts, and also on Twitter. You can write us anywhere, anytime, any place. And we thank you for being with us today. Plan to join us for every single one of our shows here and have your clothes off when you're listening. We have our clothes off when we're broadcasting, enjoying the naturist life.
We celebrate clothes-free living for all. Remember to enjoy being naked and join us again for Naked Nudists and Naturists.
We drop a brand new show every Saturday morning, so come back and join us. Have your clothes off when you do for Naked, Nudists, and Naturists. Have a great clothes-free day.